Hello Cancer, welcome back to my channel. Great to have you back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy the reading. This is a general love reading for your sign. It will apply from the middle of February through into the middle of March. Venus has been very social this month in Aquarius. She's had a liaison with just about every planet. So, it's appropriate for us to be looking at that. But she will be moving into Pisces, and that's on about the 26th of Feb. And she's exalted in Pisces. Pisces being a very psychic, intuitive sign, lots of emotion. And it's almost like the rising up of her energy. She's got a beautiful expression in Pisces. That's lots to look forward to at this point. So we're just making our way through February, which has got a lot of Aquarian energy and some Taurus energy as well. So they are, aspected. So we'll see how it plays out for you. This reading will apply to you and your person, your special someone, your significant other, however you want to apply it, whether you're only just starting in the relationship or whether you've been in this relationship for quite some time, however it is put together. All my information is in the drop down box below, so you can check me out there. You can follow me on Instagram. And please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, as that does help to move the videos around YouTube for other people to see. So let's see what we've got for you. Trying. Some aspects of this reading you might find are interchangeable, so I'll look at you and then at your person, but sometimes the energies can be switched around. It just depends on your situation. Let's get one more for you. Bottom of the astrology deck is Virgo, I Analyze. So there could be a few self-worth energies needing some attention there, or too much nitpicking or criticism, things like that. First, so let's put that there, here. There's two here, so let's just see. Oh, at the bottom of the deck we've got Guinevere, True Love, and then these two were sort of poking out. So let's have a look. We've got a Star of Fertility and Yamanya, Golden Opportunity. So there's certainly things are looking up. Things are looking lovely there for you. Okay. Destiny card. Communication, okay, which is coming in. It's already been highlighted, so that's just reiterating that point. Let's get a Moonology card. Okay, new start is coming. Lovely. The bottom of the Moonology deck is Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way, Full Moon in Leo. So we'll take that into consideration. All right. Okay, so for you, we've got here Isis past life, and we've got Jupiter abundance. So aspects of this reading may be to do with external factors which are affecting the relationship, but you can take that as it resonates, or it might be applying to you or your person directly. As I said, some of these aspects may be interchangeable. So we've got Isis past life. The situation involves your past life memory. So whatever your situation is currently at the moment, it's saying that more than likely you have a past life with this person, maybe many, but it can also be relating to a situation, whether it was with this person or something that you've brought in from another lifetime. But something is rising up in the situation or in your relationship, which is kind of got an echo attached to it, and it makes you feel a bit uncomfortable because something occurred in a past life which had the same kind of overtures, the same kinds of feelings, and it just made you feel a little bit fearful, hesitant, unable to move forward for some reason, or unable to embrace something, or unable to embrace change because of a situation which is kind of held over. But the reason why it echoes like that is so that it is brought to your attention that you still have that issue or that situation if it's to do with your person, and it just needs to be looked at again and just released. More than likely it has no substance to it at all, so it could be a fear which is false evidence appearing real. So it looks real and so on, but it more than likely isn't. And once you work through your fears, then you can move forward. But certainly it's saying that don't allow any past issues or any of these uncomfortable feelings which feel old, which feel really like they've got you in their grip. Don't allow that to hold you back from connecting with your person or moving forward in your relationship, because you've got abundance coming in, Jupiter coming in. So you've got something beautiful coming in for you. So you'll be just in the right place at the right time to pick this up. And this can be abundance which is relevant to you. So this can be monetary. It can be also the coming together of your relationship, or some kind of abundance which they may want to give you. Or it could be joy, happiness, contentedness. And some people, when that comes in, when they suddenly receive this joy or they receive this love, abundance can come in many different ways. It's not only monetary. It can be ideas. It can be support. It can be love. It can be just feelings of abundance. It can be happiness. It can be joy. It can be rescue. It can be faith. Or all of those. So it depends really on your situation, your makeup, what you've been through in your life, and what this relates to in your past life. So it can also be a fear of receiving this abundance, or fear about feeling happy. You may be stealing yourself. Is this real? Pinching yourself. Is this real? Accept it. Yes, it is real. And don't allow any fears or inhibitions or problems that have hung on from previous situations to hold you back. You need to move forward. You need to accept it. You need to make changes and grasp whatever is coming in for you. And Jupiter is a wonderful, abundant feeling. As I said, it can be joy, happiness, or any of those other things I mentioned which bring joy and happiness. It's also expansion of some kind, so that you could be going to the next level in your relationship. You could really be stepping up. And this is going to help you with that. It's going to widen your horizons. It's going to open you up. and to receive this abundance, which, as I said, can come in many different shapes and forms. I'm also noticing there's quite a lot of this lilac or purple energy in your reading. It's coming up again and again. So this can be, depending on which chakra system you look at, it can be third eye, or it could be, the top of your head, the chakra there. So that is either one of those two, depending on, but I feel it's opening up. It's opening up to this abundance, which may be coming in all different ways, but it's allowing yourself to be guided by your intuition, by seeing past surface or 3D things, looking past that and seeing the bigger picture, which Jupiter can bring to you, can bring you expansion, it can bring you vision. So you need to be able to look at that, open yourself up, and do meditations on your 6th and 7th chakra, so that you are opening that up and recognizing that there is work to do there, and just work through this fear, whatever it is, but don't allow it to hold you back. But it can also indicate, obviously, that you have a connection with this person. It may have been Egyptian in nature, possibly, but certainly there is a past life coming in. More than likely it's the two of you. Perhaps something happened or something occurred, and you're coming back in again to have a look at it again. So you could be soulmates, you could be have chosen this lifetime to connect now, to sort certain things out, or you could be connecting again and again and again, and you've chosen to do it again this lifetime to work on certain issues. But you've got a lovely feel, you've got the possibility of abundance and happiness and joy coming in here for you. For your person, we've got Grand Trine Blessings. So certainly lots of things, lovely, beautiful flow coming in for you here. And we've got Damara guiding children. So this can be a number of things. So your person may be involved with children. They may have children, or you may have children together, but they are especially connected in some way, or they are connecting to your children or their children or children in general. They could be teachers. They could be connecting with children in general. But it's connecting to that lovely innocence, that enthusiasm, that beautiful, pure energy which they come in with as soon as they're born. They come in, it's universal flow, they're connected to source, and it's only through conditioning from about, up until about the age of 6. It's the conditioning which they go through, which slowly pulls them back from that source. So this can be about connecting to that again within themselves, so that your person is connecting to that within themselves. This is like childlike playfulness, that lovely playful energy, and innocence and enthusiasm, looking at things through a child's eyes, seeing something new for the very first time. It could be also the way they are looking at your relationship, and looking at you, and looking at your connection that you have. If you've already been in this connection for quite some time, it can be looking at that with new eyes, with fresh eyes, seeing it from a child's point of view, seeing that beautiful innocence and enthusiasm and that joy for life. This joy keeps coming in here. It can also be that they are connecting to their own inner child, or they need to connect to their own inner child. And again, it's connecting to that joyful enthusiasm, connecting to source, and just having trust and faith in the universe, and just being held by the divine, but also connecting to that in themselves. They may also be doing inner child work. They may be needing to do that, or there are aspects going on in their life which are echoing that in some way. It can also be that your person is thinking about a family, starting a family, or wanting to start a family, and is keen to talk to you about that, or would like to do that, or you already are in that mode. It depends on which way around this is, if it's masculine and feminine, or whichever way around, but one of you may be, as I said, wanting to start a family. So it's about that, and connecting to children, and that childlike playful quality which always lifts a relationship. It's always going to bring that beautiful kind of, as I said, playful, happy, joyful expression into the relationship. We've got Grand Trine Blessings, so they are also experiencing flow now. They may very well now be getting the go-ahead to connect with you, or to make this suggestion to you, or to talk to you about this, or whatever it is, or just connect with you on this level. But it's a flow here. So whatever blocks they have had, they've worked through. Possibly a block was inner child blocks they had to work through, but this is saying that there's flow now. So any blocks or problems that were there that they had to overcome will be moved away and moved out or dissolved. And this lovely flow is now connecting. And this brings in harmony. It brings in connection to source. It brings in sort of that joyful flow in life, that harmony. It can also bring in completion. So they may have been doing inner child work, and they've now completed it, and now they're ready to move forward with you. But it could also be, as I said, to do with actual children in your relationship, or that children that they are connected to. And they will have had indications, even if you've got children around you. Children trigger things in you as a parent, or as a mature person, and they trigger things in you which need to be looked at from an inner child point of view. So all of these factors may have played a role, but there's certainly now, this is moving forward. This card is blessings coming in for them, for you, for your relationship, but blessings are coming in. And this, as I said, is increased flow, it's harmony, blocks removed. It can be completion of a difficult phase, just that contentedness which comes from that. But they still will need to steer this, whatever they want to say or whatever they want to do, they still need to anchor it down and actually make it happen. This sometimes can make them a little bit complacent, but I feel that they will have done the work now. And they can move forward and experience that bliss, as it were. It can also be that they may be noticing within themselves that certain things, certain inherent abilities and skills or talents may be rising up in them now. And they may just be noticing that. And they may not have said anything, or you may not have noticed anything, but they will certainly notice. This can be that's sort of coming up now, that sort of those talents. They may be getting fully in touch with their talents and abilities. This is inherent in them, and it may be connected to their inner child. Maybe they've had a discussion, or they've settled certain things with their inner child, and this has released that for them now. They're now connecting to aspects of themselves which need expression, and that can be artistic, it can be any kind of talent or an ability, or just an affinity with certain things. But I do feel it's that connection to the inner child. They've done the work, and now they're ready to move forward, and they're ready to put plans into action. But they've got flow. Those blocks have been removed. And again, this lovely lilac and blue energy. So blue is throat chakra. So there's communication. There's some sort of flow coming in here. And then for the current situation, we've got Mercury retrograde reinvention, and we've got Mawu, Mother Earth. So I do feel that this relationship needs to be grounded, or one or either of you needs to be grounded. Now, with all this lovely lilac and purple energy, that is very much the, as I said, the third eye or the crown chakra. And that can sometimes, you can be so well connected to the cosmos, or to the divine, or, that you kind of have to ground yourself on a regular basis. And that's what she's saying, grounding. But it also has this secondary aspect. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. So this can be a personal mission that you have, or it can be your group, your joint mission. And this can be like an interest or a support of various types of environmental initiatives. Now, this can be a cause or a reform initiative, or it can just be you personally recycling, removing toxic chemicals from your home, reusing things, upcycling things, and so on. So it's whatever you can do in your environment. But I do feel it's also about releasing, or changing things up in your relationship, kind of like a recycling almost. So if you've been in a relationship for quite some time, this is about some other kind of new flow, new energy coming in. There's abundance here for you. So something needs to be upcycled or shifted, but there is grounding that needs to happen here. And any help you can give to environmentalism or helping the earth. It could even just be looking after your garden if you've got a garden, planting fresh plants. Getting your hands in the soil is very grounding. Walking barefoot on the earth is very grounding. At the beach or anywhere, walking barefoot is wonderful. And sitting on the earth, just sitting, even if you're having a picnic or spending time in nature, is all going to be beneficial for you. But if you can give back to her in some way, it will help you. Now we've got here Mercury retrograde reinvention. So Mercury is retrograde at this time, and it will be, by the time you get this reading, you'll have a week or so left, but it's basically until the 21st of February, but there is a shadow period afterwards where once Mercury has stationed direct, then it's still got to move forward, and it gathers momentum slowly. So there's that little bit of a drag. So certainly this is going to be in play for you. This can manifest in different ways. Now, it's got reinvention here. So I talked about this, about upcycling or something that needs to be, the form that it was in needs to be changed. Old things need to be released and new things coming in, or new ways of doing things, or new ways of looking at things. How can you take your aspects of your relationship and make them better? And get rid of things which are triggering or difficult or just not working anymore, and bring in more natural concepts as well. But so there's certainly reinvention or reviewing going on, something to do with that. But this energy is certainly to do with anything that is communication related. So this can be written or verbal. It could even be body language. Okay, something needs to be gone over again. So what it does, it's back to the drawing board. Okay, back to the drawing board with something. When this energy is in play, so this is the current situation. So when this energy is in play, it's not a good time to initiate big things or launch things or purchase big things. If possible, put it off. It's also signing things, because documents and contracts can come in with Mercury. It can also be journey related, all right? So going on a journey. If you have to still go, double check, triple check everything. If it's a car journey, make sure that the spare tire is working and that your car is serviced and so on, because you might just find that some small thing that you had fixed or you had thought was right isn't right, or it doesn't work, basically. That can happen with Mercury retrograde. But certainly from a communication point of view, it can also be that certain things get misinterpreted or misunderstood, or you send an email and it sits in your draft box, it doesn't actually get sent, or some other online communication doesn't come off as you anticipated. Or again, it doesn't work or doesn't get sent, back up all your electronics and so on. So, but from a communication point of view, your communication must be clear, very clear. Be careful with your words. Choose your words very carefully, and just put off any major, sort of purchases or big actions and things like that until after, because you need to go back to the drawing board. There's some aspect here which needs to be looked at again. So you go over whatever it is that you were intending to do, have a look at it again. And you go through it again more than once. Go through it 3 times if you have to, and you may just pick up things in there, in that plan or in that document or in that journey or whatever it was, that whatever you were planning, that needs to be gone over again because you've picked up a little mistake, or you've picked up something which on second thoughts, no, it's not right, you need to change it. But whatever you do, whatever review, anything with a re in front of it, whatever review that you do, it will be better once you've been through that review period. So this is a period of introspection. You go back to the drawing board, you look at it again, and you go over it again, but be open to it. Be open to looking at it very carefully with a fine-tooth comb. And if it's a document or a contract or something like that, and you simply can't put it off, you have to do something about it, then ask somebody else to have a look at it, and let them go through it, and they may pick up something which you didn't. Okay, so it's that kind of energy. It can also be that somebody comes back into your life, or some situation comes back into your life for you to look at again or to discuss something with them. If it's person related, it could be an older relationship, or it could be somebody that you've known before. Normally it's a fruitful discussion. They may only just talk to you briefly and then go, or they may be in for a day or two or a week or a season or a month, whatever it may be. But seeing and connecting with them again, even if it's just on the telephone or online, it helps to settle something, or you gain something from the conversation. You actually you pick up something from that, which is sort of like a settlement or a closure, or something gets sorted out. It can even be that they deliver some information to you, something that's important for you to understand or you need for this plan that you're redoing, or it's something vital, something important that you need to hear or to see. And they could even deliver an idea to you. So be open to that, because there's some kind of abundance coming in, and this can come through other people as well. So just be open to that. It could be a joint thing within your relationship. It could be somebody that you've both known from before, and they just pop back to deliver something, or it's a situation which repeats because there needs to be information delivered there. You'll gain something from that. Okay. But anything with a re in front of it, reinvent, review, repeat, redo, renew, there's lots of things that can cover. But there's something that needs to be gone over again, some sort of plan possibly that you are anticipating here. Just go over it again and look at it and check. Communication is highlighted here, so we're going to get to that. So there's definitely something to do with this which is coming up. It's important, okay? Then for the advice section, we've got Maeve, cycles and rhythms, honor the cycles of your body, energy levels and emotions, and then we've got part of fortune, increase. So, and then you've got a new start is coming, new moon. New moon is new beginnings, okay? So this is clean slate, potential there, there's dreams there. So if you are wanting to start a family, that may be the situation here. For some of you, not for all of you, but for some of you that may be applicable. You may be a little bit fearful about this. There may be a few issues around that you need to work yourself through, but don't allow fear to hold you back, okay? So cycles and rhythms, this is about the cycles of the body, all right? So this can be honoring those cycles, especially if you are wanting to start a family or you're involved in, there's some aspect of this that's coming in, but it's saying whatever you're trying to do here, honor the cycles of your body, energy levels and emotions. So it's saying that some sort of opportunity is coming, it's coming in for you. Something is going to manifest, and this is why you have the new start is coming. But just make sure that you're rested. And that you have your resources ready and in place. And you can only do that by resting when you need to rest, take action when you need to take action, do whatever you feel guided to do, but make sure that you're honoring your energy level. So if you're tired, don't push it. If you're feeling out of sorts, then relax or go and have some fun or just connect to the earth in some way. There's earthing going on here. There's something to do with grounding yourself and getting yourself into nature. And it could be also that you need to clear a few things up in your home, recycle things, move things around. But there's certainly something, cycles and rhythms, so it's within the body or within your home or within your relationship. There's like a cycle, maybe it's a cycle shift. So something is ending and a new one is beginning. And this is why you have the new moon here. Okay. So it's working through that. And figuring out what this actually is. Again, a lot of this lilac and purple energy. So it could also be shifting aspects of your perception and your reality. All of us are going through a reality shift right now, and it's only going to intensify as the year goes on. So make sure that you're working on your own personal development, your third eye, raising your consciousness and so on, and so that you can release cycles which no longer serve you. But resting and looking after yourself is important, because when this opportunity comes in, you want to take it. You want to be ready for that. There's certainly something coming in, because you've got part of fortune increase. So something is going to increase in your life. So if it's a physical thing, if you're rested and you're looking after your health, then that's going to improve. If you're wanting to start a family, then something is going to come of that. But it could also be personally within yourself in other aspects, or it's to do with the actual relationship itself. So it's saying that some sort of increase is coming in for you. So something is going to be triggered, the waters are going to be stirred, and something is going to be triggered. It can also be you personally connecting to your own inherent abilities or talents or skills. Whatever you have, something that you've come into this lifetime with, and you may be a little bit afraid to use it, or you may have not used it for whatever reason, or you've suppressed it, or just forgotten about it. But something's going to trigger that. Something's going to trigger that rising up of those things within yourself which you are can use, which you have an affinity for. And it could be, to do with children, or to some aspect of your family life or your relationship, something that you have an affinity for. It could be communication. There's some sort of opportunity coming in for you, but this is Lady Luck is smiling on you. So there's luck, there's a reward here, there's some kind of, blessing or an abundance that's coming to you. You could also be in the spotlight for some reason. So either one of you, you or your person, something is coming in, but there's certainly an opportunity for increase, for better, for good fortune, for being just in the right place at the right time to move yourself forward. And if you are noticing, either one of you, if you are noticing something, the rising up within you, like a talent or an ability or just an affinity with something, then you can learn more about it, and you could perhaps use that, at some point in your life, as a career, a new career, or as a hobby or an interest. something that is rising up in you, which you feel you can use and you can enjoy, but you're going to have to study further. You're going to have to hone that ability. But it can, if it's regarding the relationship that this is coming, then this is saying that there's definitely a reward or some kind of something that you've been wanting is going to come to you now, and it's, you're going to be receiving something which is important for you. And it could, as I said, could be related to this opportunity, or it could be something health related, or just something within the relationship itself. And as I said, a new start is coming. So this is new moon. So it's a clearing of the decks. There's lots of potential dreams. Dreams have the opportunity to manifest now. There's something that you are wanting to bring in, or something you're wanting to manifest, and now is your opportunity to plant the seeds, to follow your dreams, to some sort of fresh start coming in for you. Then for the outcome or the potential, we've got air element communicator, and we've got Dana High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So this can, as I said, this can be the rising up of your intuitive abilities, or something that's sort of coming in for one or either of you. Something is stirring, something is manifesting for you, and you can use that knowledge to help you and your partner, or others that you may be, something that's a personal issue you may be working on. But it's saying you're being guided. You're going to be guided. You're going to receive guidance. You're going to receive information or wisdom or connection to the divine, or some sort of affinity is opening up for you. But it could also be the pathway for your life together is now starting to manifest. You're now starting to gain this wisdom and the understanding of your relationship. It could also be understanding about this past life, how it fitted in with you, how you and your partner fit together, and what it is that you're here to do together. You're receiving some divine guidance here. So air element communicating is all about manifestation. So whatever it is that you've been dreaming about, whatever seeds you've been planting in the advice section, whatever it is that you've been aiming for, you've now got an opportunity to manifest. That's what this card is all about. This is mental energy. If there's something that you need to sort out, or you need to make a decision on, weigh it up, look at it from an analytical point of view, and then move forward. But this is about positive thoughts, positive words, that is what you will manifest. This is the ultimate card of manifestation. So whatever it is that you are channeling, or whatever it is that you're bringing down, the wisdom and the knowledge that is coming to you at the moment, you can channel this, and you can put it to good use. As I said, some sort of opportunity is coming in for you. It could just be some realization, some incredible idea, or just some knowledge is coming to you now. And it could be within your relationship as well. You're understanding things so much better, and you've got the chance to now manifest the life of your dreams, or to manifest exactly what you want. But you must have a positive mindset and speak positively. Speak it into existence. Words are spells. So speak what you want into existence. Say affirmations or whatever it may be. It can also be that you are raising your consciousness in some way, and it certainly is the case with Dana. You may be going to a high place. You may need to go to a mountainous area, or just rise up in some way. Go higher than your average where you are living. Go higher. Go to the mountains. Go to the hills, to raise yourself up, because then you get perspective. It can also involve air travel. There can be air travel coming in with this. And can also be a sort of technology related as well. You could be connecting with technology in some way, or using it in some way. But it's certainly it's kind of got a futuristic bent to it as well. Other aspects like publishing or science fiction and science comes in with this as well. But I do feel that it's mostly for you, that it's to do with manifestation and communicating in a positive way to bring those manifestations to you. But you have the chance to manifest a dream now. So that's coming in for you. And that's just echoed here. A star of fertility. If you are starting a family, this is a wonderful opportunity for you. It's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So if that's for some of you, otherwise it's this abundance and this new idea or new condition or new project. Something is coming in for you. It's a very fertile time. Whatever seeds you plant now and whatever you put in motion now probably will manifest for you in the Easter period, because this is the Easter egg she's holding here. But it's abundance. The bunnies are there. It's abundance. It's connection to nature. The daffodils are coming up. So it's spring. All right. So depending on where you are, but it's saying that it may only be relevant for some of you, but it's certainly saying that whenever the energy is lighter, whenever things start to lighten up, then certain things will manifest for you. And Yamanya, golden opportunity, important doors are opening for you now. Right now, walk through them. So as I said, some opportunity is coming to you here. You've also got Guinevere. So she's saying true love, the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So this is new love, or this can be the renewal and the regeneration of an existing love. Okay, or it could even be somebody from your past that may be coming back in. That might apply for some of you. But I do feel that there's love coming in, whatever the form is. It can also be that you may have been disconnected from your romantic nature before, or you may need to increase opportunities for romance in your life because your romantic needs have not been met. So again, spring is coming in. Bring the energy of romance and love into your life. Fresh flowers, lovely beautiful fabrics and things in your home, or candles when you have your meal with your person, or the time that you spend together. Make sure that it's romantic, but true love is coming in for you here, or the regeneration or the renewal. You've got a wonderful opportunity. This is coming straight for you. It's tidal. There's joy coming in for you. It's tidal what is coming in. So the tides come in periodically. So this one is coming for you. Make sure that you catch that wave, okay, because it's meant for you. Do not procrastinate. Don't hesitate. And this is why you have the past life card. So when this opportunity comes in, don't let this pass you by, okay? Don't be inhibited by this opportunity that's coming in for you. And this is what Jupiter does. It brings opportunities. So whatever the opportunities is, it's golden, it's wonderful, it's got your name written all over it, it's coming straight for you. Don't procrastinate. Dive in, because all your skills, which we talked about, your talents, your experience, everything that makes up you, you're fully ready for this opportunity. You're fully ready. So don't hesitate, don't procrastinate. And then we've got here the bottom of the astrological deck is Virgo, I analyze. So don't be self-conscious about yourself, but also look after your health, your diet. This is coming up. Look after your body. That's your vehicle in life. It's your temple. Make sure your diet is good, especially if you are going to be starting a family. Do a detox. Make sure your health is top notch. Ultimately, because if you're going to be having a family, you build your baby is built from your body. If you are a feminine, otherwise, if you are the masculine and you are the one that is talking about this within your relationship, your health is also important because the two go together. So look at all of that. But also this may be about making a decision, sifting and sorting, analyzing things. That does come in, and it did come in with the air element card as well. So there may be something that you need to analyze, but do it in a constructive and advisory way, all right? Not in a critical or nitpicking way, because that sometimes can happen with Virgo. Also, don't nitpick or criticize yourself or have self-worth issues, okay? Be confident, look at things, analyze things, work things out, but ultimately, this is being very careful with how things are laid out, looking at the pros and the cons and laying things out so that you have a map. And don't worry. Let go of worry, okay? Because that will only draw to you the things that you're worrying about. And then lastly, bottom of the Moonology was don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. So you've got the new moon fresh start is coming. So now you're heading towards the full moon. And this is romance. This is abundance. This is happiness, being in the spotlight, which came up once before. You don't want, you want to be honoring and be in integrity and enjoying being in the spotlight, or enjoying being at the center of attention. It could be the center of attention for your person, and enjoy that closeness, and that lovely, fun and creative and childlike energy comes in with Leo. But if there's some issue, don't let pride get in your way. Again, that may be a past life thing, something that you're coming in with. Don't let pride get in your way. Embrace this opportunity. Stand up with honor and integrity and look after your body, but also enjoy this lovely romantic and loving phase, and be open-hearted and joyful, and I'm quite sure you will get where you need to be. Okay, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed that. Please take care. Don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe. Have a good month, and I will see you next time.